Okay, we have our whole trumpet put together, so before we do this next part, I need you to make sure you're in a place where you can shut the door, or that there is no one else around you or within earshot of you in a meeting or in another class. This is going to be pretty loud, so maybe you need to pause and wait to do this part when it's a good time for you to play. So I just want to let you know this is going to make a lot of noise. Make sure there's nothing around you that you're going to disturb. I have the door shut here right now. Okay, so you remember our instrument is in rest position. Before we blow, we're just going to review how to do our lips. So take your mouthpiece out, lick your lips, make that nice M, and give me 3 duck sounds with your mouthpiece. Okay, remember we're using a T sound before we blow. Now basically, when I do that and it goes through the whole trumpet, it makes a much nicer sound, but I don't change the way that I blow. So if I buzz, okay, so let's do it. Drop your mouthpiece in, gently twist, get your pinky and the hook on the top. We're not pressing any valves down because the note we're going to make is called C. C is the note that when you put your mouth up to the trumpet and make just a pretty regular M, that's the note that comes out. So have a listen. This is what C sounds like. Okay, notice I did not blow as hard as I can. We're never blowing as hard as we can into the trumpet because you could damage someone's hearing. Okay, so let's put our instrument up in playing position. Lick your lips. Okay, and I'll say 1, 2, 3. We breathe in on 4, and we're going to try to make the sound of the C. If this sound comes out, that's called G. You're just blowing too hard. Try to make a C. All right, let's try it. Lick your lips. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Go to rest position. Shake your hands out. Put them back in. Okay, I'm going to make some sounds. You repeat after me. And this is all going to be C. We're not pressing any fingers down for C, okay? So instrument up and repeat after me. I'll go first. Go. Excellent. You can put your trumpet in rest position and you can sit back in your chair. Okay, I forgot to say foot check and back check before we started playing, so we can always check that our feet are on the floor. You can relax right now. A couple things we want to think about. When we're holding our trumpet up, I'm not aiming it up towards the sky, and I'm not playing with it down between my knees. It's right out in front of you, kind of almost where your computer might be, okay? So this is okay, this is okay, this is not okay. Your neck should not be bent, okay? The other thing we want to think about is maybe your cheeks were puffing out a little bit. So we want to just make sure our M is being held in with the side of your mouth while we blow. Let's try it again. Give me a foot check. Give me a back check. Rest position. Lick your lips. Instrument up. When you breathe in, we're not breathing in through the trumpet. Oh, I just tasted all the oil that's inside. Do not breathe in through the trumpet. When you breathe in, then put your mouthpiece on, okay? So you can leave it on the side, but then put your mouthpiece up. Okay, so let's try some more. Here we go. Excellent, relax. Okay, so for this week, I'd like you to practice this video that we just did every day, maybe 5 days a week. You can take 2 days off that you don't want to do it. This video is only about 5 minutes long. If you do this every day, in addition to starting with the buzzing, right, before you play your whole instrument, you always try to buzz your mouthpiece for like 30 seconds, then put your whole instrument together, and then you can do this video. If you do that every day, these muscles will be ready for making notes with your fingers and even the high version of the note with no fingers. So make sure you're doing this in a place where it's not disturbing other people And if you do this video every day this week, you will be ready for your lesson next week. Happy practicing!